Hey guys, if you enjoyed the videos on this channel, be sure to check out my second channel as well for funny videos and highlights. The link will be in the description. You there, do you want to know how to make gold quickly?
No. Fuck off.
You there, do you want to know how to make gold quickly?
I could always go for making some gold. Are you gonna pay me for watching the video?
Well, I mean, you'll know how to make gold for yourself easily.
Then I'm not interested.
You there, do you want to know how to make gold quickly?
Indubitably.
Then this is the video for you.
Hooray!
With Battle for Azeroth coming out later this year, one of the things that you might want to think about stocking up on right now is gold. You never know what you might need or what you might want to buy in the next expansion. Maybe there will be some nice ass VOE up on the auction house early in the next expansion, or maybe there will be some creepy ass looking mount that'll be worth a ton of gold that you just want to buy just so you can creep out your friends who have arachnophobia, or maybe you'll spend 2 million gold for a lapdance in Moonguard. Whatever the reason is, gold is something that you will always need in every expansion, and since gold is so damned easy to get nowadays, much like a lot of things in current World of Warcraft, it's important to plan ahead and stock up on gold while you can, so you can be ready for the future. Now, if you are someone who wants gold but who does not want to put in countless hours farming for it, then not to worry, because this video is definitely catered to you. This video will showcase 5 extremely easy and lazy ways to make gold, ways that I currently use when I log on World of Warcraft, and these 5 things are basically how I easily and lazily went from 1.2 million gold to 1.3 million gold, even though I barely even play Legion at the moment. These things are things that you can do in literally minutes and seconds, and that you can add to your routine that will not take time away from your game time at all, as in you don't have to make separate long periods of time out of your day to actually farm for gold. It may not make you as much money compared to someone who farmed gold for hours daily, but you will definitely make a couple thousand gold every single week with little to no effort. Number 5. Enchanting your shoulders with Bloodhunter. Boon of the Bloodhunter is a permanent shoulder enchant sold for 200 gold by the Warden's emissary vendor on Ajuna near the Vault of the Warden's entrance. This item requires you to be revered with the Wardens, which if you aren't, you can build up by doing Warden World Quests. If you have been playing Legion for quite a bit though, then chances are that you are already revered or exalted with them, and you can buy this enchantment right now. For 200 gold, this enchantment is really worth its bucks since it gives you a chance to loot Bloodhunter quarries off of mobs on the Broken Isles, which you're going to be doing a lot of when you simply log on to do world quests or whatever. Within these quarries drop Blood of Sargeras, which I don't know how he's even live with how much blood we looted off of the ground on the Broken Isles, but with this generous donation from Sargeras and the Blood Bank, you can go to the blood vendor in Dalaran and trade these items for mats like Foxflower and Starlight Roses, which still go for a decent price. Since this enchant literally only costs a one-time payment of 200 gold, and you can easily make gold off of it by just doing your normal activities and looting the mobs that you kill and not having to devote separate time to actually acquire these bloods, it makes it a really easy way to make gold in the long run. Number 4. Primal Sargerite World Quests. On Argus, you will from time to time see 1 or 2 Primal Sargerite world quests, which usually involve you killing a rare, and in turn, the quest gives you 5 Sargerite, or somewhere around that number. These Sargerite can be used to buy mats like Argulite on the Vindicar vendor, which go for a decent amount of gold on the auction house, especially since 2 of these world quests can usually grant you enough Sargerite to purchase these items. Now, you may think that 1 or 2,000 gold is not a lot these days, because it really isn't, but this can very much add up over time. It's done just that for me. Also, since these world quests usually only require you to kill 1 mob, they are completed very quickly since you can literally nuke mobs in your Decepticon or hop in Q Finder and find a group to murk the boss with. It will literally take seconds. Honestly, the most time-consuming part is just running to the world quest itself, which, if I'm being honest here, sometimes that is the reason why I don't do these world quests. Yes, I am that lazy when it comes to actually doing world quests. If I can make gold and be this lazy, then you certainly can as well. Number 3. Fellwort World Quests. You like doing fast world quests for easy gold? Well, then here's another one. Fellwort world quests are a profession exclusive world quest that require you to kill only 1 single mob in exchange for Fellwort or Fellwort seeds. Fellwort alone is worth a decent amount of gold just simply by doing a quest that takes 2 seconds, but you also have a chance to loot Fellwort seeds, which alone sell for 2.5k gold and up. That is the current price for the seeds on a low pop server, which unfortunately is the majority of servers at the moment, save for a handful, so chances are that the prices are going to be the same if you play on the NA. The seeds, however, can also be planted for more herbs if you would rather do that instead. Now, in order to get this type of quest to proc, you need to have herbalism and level it to skill level 100, which can easily be done and will be well worth the time. Just think about it. You spend an hour or so ranking it up to skill level 100, and for the rest of the expansion, you can do these quests that take literally 2 seconds, yet yield thousands of gold. Easy, easy money. Number 2, Bacon World Quests. Speaking of easy ways to make money, next up we have Bacon World Quests. Bacon is good in-game and in real life. These world quests are the exact same as the ones for the Fell Wards, except instead of needing skill level 100 in herbalism, you need skill level 100 in cooking, which again should not take you long at all. It's really quick. The mats to level cooking up to 100 are usually dirt cheap. Now, these world quests function the same way as the Fell Ward ones do. The only difference is that this time around, you're going to be killing an obese ass animal rather than a creepy ass demon. Generally, these world quests reward around 5 bacon per reward, which on my server sells for 100 to 200 gold per bacon, which again may not seem like a lot, but it will certainly build up with time, especially since the quests are no hassle and at most they take 2 minutes to fly there and like 3 seconds to get your kill. To those of you who don't raid and who are just resubscribing or perhaps are now just looking into ways of making gold, the reason why bacon is valued is because it is an essential mat needed for the crafting of feasts for raiding, so you can bet your butt that these things will always be in demand so long as raiding is relevant in Legion. Take a few minutes, do these every now and then, and in a few weeks or months time, you will be looking at a good hefty sum of gold. Number 1. Gold missions and follower equipment. Gold missions are perhaps the easiest yet most efficient way to make gold on this list, since they proc nearly daily and a good amount of the time, numerous gold missions occur, not just one. By upgrading your followers' item level and attaching gear onto them and help boost the mission success rate, not only can you get your easy 100%, but you can even get a 200%, which is what you really want to aim for. 100% success missions can get you the original gold reward from a mission, but the 200% usually adds another easy 1 to 1.5k gold, which is why you really want to keep up with your follower equipment by putting in work orders, going to the Broken Shore to get your legendary follower item when the command center is up, or by simply doing equipment order haul missions. For gold missions, you generally want to go for equipment items that give you a boost on mission duration times that are over 8 hours. A good amount of these missions are 8 hours and up, which make them perfect candidates for followers who have the bottomless flask or the vial of the timeless breath equipped onto them. Also, when speaking of follower gear, you always want to have a bodyguard with you, not because you need protecting, because they barely do anything as it is, but because you can equip items onto them, which will give you gold whenever you complete a world quest with them simply at your side, which seriously does build up a lot of money in time, especially if you do your daily emissary caches. Ideally, you want to equip your bodyguard with gold boosting items such as the Potion of Triton, which yields 50 gold per world quest, the Ward of Infinite Fury, which is a legendary item, which yields another 50 gold plus 100 order resources, and also the Pouch of Wonder, another legendary item which yields 50 gold per world quest as well as artifact power. These can all drop from certain follower order haul missions as well as from the legendary follower equipment chest yielded by the command center on the Broken Shore. There are also reports of these legendaries dropping from Withered Training, but to hell with that. You're watching this video because you're lazy, right? Doing Withered Training makes you not lazy. But again guys, if you're on an alt or if you are straight up unlucky and don't have these legendaries, then you can always equip them with more common equipment pieces such as the Necklace of Endless Memories, which yield 25 gold as opposed to the 50. But these items tend to drop very often in order haul equipment, missions, order haul armaments, or in emissary caches. So if you do get them, make sure that you put them on your bodyguard and make sure your bodyguard is out on all times. It may seem like a hassle, especially if your followers are low item level and have no equipment and you're just starting out, but trust me, it is very much worthwhile. It is very worth the investment. There's a lot of world quests that just outright yield a bunch of gold, so when you're doing them, why not do them with your follower as well, who can also give you hundreds of gold for simply just being there and breathing. Also guys, just as a quick note, I want to mention this. I know some people will say, well, why not mention gold world quests as one of the 5 easy and lazy ways to make gold? Well, because I think it's pretty obvious. If there's a gold quest giving out 500 to 1000 gold on your map for just killing one boss or rare, then people are generally going to go there without me having to mention it. Anyways guys, there you have it, 5 easy and lazy ways to acquire gold in Legion. As stated before, you will never make gold as quickly doing it this way when you compare it to someone who actually farms gold on a daily basis and takes hours out of their day to farm herbs or whatever. But the difference is that they are making separate time to actually farm, while we are taking seconds, minutes, or perhaps only making a one-time adjustment like changing our follower gear or enchanting our shoulders with the boon of the hunter, which in turn allows us to make easy gold without requiring us to devote loads of extra time towards gold farming whatsoever. To be honest, I kind of stopped playing Legion regularly around 2 months ago, and I only log on every 2 or 3 days to do just this, all 5 of these things, and I went from 1.2 million gold to 1.3 million gold by barely even taking 15 minutes out of my day to play the game whenever I log in. And that's not even daily, that's every like 2 or 3 days. There's definitely a lot of ways to make gold at the moment, so it would really be wise for us lazy people to make use of it while we can. Also guys, before we conclude this video, I've begun branching out to different video games on my second channel, so if you guys feel like checking out the content or subscribing, then feel free to do so. The link will be in the description below. But until next time guys, I will see you all later.